everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Callie's in the Kitchen. So, of course, when Julie had her two new flower tray molds, the Lily tray mold, this one is the Frangipani tray mold, I had to get it. I just love these size molds, and I love the rounded edge versus a pointy edge. So, excuse me. In here, I've got some Toyo, and I'll show you the bottle, resin that my sweet friend Nicole has got me hooked on for now. I mixed up a total of 180 grams. I wasn't sure how much I was going to need for the first layer. So let me put, let me just fill this a little bit here, and then I'll see what's left over. I am going to attempt my Cali Lily. Cali, I call it the Cali Lily. My name Cali, my mom's name Lily. So I did put my resin in the Resiners bubble remover machine, which I love. And while that settles in, I'm going to put some resin aside for 3 colors that I'm going to do. And today I'm actually going to use a new white. It's not new in the sense of me using it in other effects, but it's new for me using it in a bloom. So I'm going to do 18 drops. I think it's because, I don't know why 18, because I'm thinking how much I'm going to need. And that's 18. And then I'm going to do another color, because I probably maybe needed to have, it needs to go into that edge there. I probably needed a little bit more resin for my 3-tier color, or my three color scheme. And then the next one I'm going to do is just 11 grams. So 18, 11, and then just a little bit left, and then I'm going to put the rest of it in here. And boy, do I hope I have enough. So, and then in here, I'm not going to do too much, probably just 12. That ended up being 12 and a half. So what was this one? Can't remember now. 18. I can't remember what I said. So I'm gonna, let's see. Do I need more in here? It's kind of moving to closing it, so that's okay. I want to make sure I have enough. So let me just put a little bit in here. And then I'm going to put the rest in these containers. And I'm not gonna measure. I think I'll have enough. So I'm going to have 3 piping bags. And what I'm going to also do, just put a little bit more in, because this one's going to be a purple that I'm going to use. So I'll be able to guesstimate. And then I'll do that, just a little bit more. So maybe that ended up being 20. And then this just a little bit more, just to be safe. Okay, so maybe 120, 180 total. So I did 90A and 90B. Is Toyo resin that I used is a 1-to-1. All right, so I see some bubbles, even though I used the bubble remover machine, but let me tell you, it would have been a lot more. So I'm going to gently torch just the center. And I'm going to wait a moment. I'm going to drop in some Malibu, and check this out, neon orange. Woohoo! So that'll be interesting to see what that looks like. So let me just pull this up here. Ooh, I still see some more bubbles. Let's see. Maybe I need my bigger torch. So, but this one I got to be very careful. I'm going to do it from really up high. And I usually don't like to torch before I put my alcohol ink, so I'll wait a little bit. So while that's doing that, oh, I better measure actually, because I need to know how many drops for my white. So whoa, 24, but this little container is like 20, 2.5, so I've got over 20. So let me just put in 2 drops and maybe a little bit. So that's 1, 2, and then just a teensy weensy bit since I have a little bit more resin. I mean, yeah, resin. I thought I was going to say something else, but nope, it's resin. So let me just put 2 and a little bit. And then let me stir it up, and then let's see. So I'm really excited about using this EtterArt white drops. Okay, and I am actually going to drop in some interference pearl. It's interference pearl mica powder. So I'm going to take my spoon. So I'm kind of liking the effect it's giving me. So I'm going to do not too much, about that much. I'm going to drop that in. That'll also affect sort of the quality, or the, I don't know about quality in the sense of texture. That's what I meant. Texture of my white. So my resin is getting warm, which is a good sign. I'm going to mix that up a little bit longer off camera, just to make sure, because I've got that interference powder in there. Yeah, that's really white. Okay, then in here I am going to use this luscious purple that I got from Laura's Art Corner, and I've used it so much that the label has sort of disappeared on me, and I think it's the Galaxy Purple. So if you're in the US, you can look up Laura's Art Corner, and she has wonderful pastes, especially from Res. So I'm not going to put any more because I want to make sure I don't have too, yeah, I think that's going to be, I don't want to put too much in. I'm just going to leave that there. And these pastes, sometimes they dry up, and what I do is, because I don't like to use my microwave, I boil some hot water, put it in a cup or bowl, and then just place the jar in it. Of course, you know, not submerging it. So there's my Galaxy Purple paste. Then in here, I'm going to put in a little bit of the Pearlex Super Bronze. So this one, I think I'll do that much. Hopefully that shows up. Let's see if that's enough. Maybe a little bit more. This is always a guesstimation for me with powder and paste sometimes, you know, without drops. You just have to kind of guess. And then I guess and hope for the best. All right, just being goofy today. Okay, it's almost the weekend. All right, so I'm going to mix that up really well. Since it's a mica powder, get my 3 piping bags ready, and I'll be back. But before I leave, I'm going to drop in this neon orange in the center. 1, 2, let's see. It's kind of a pretty color. 3, 4. Okay, I might add one more. 5. Okay, so let me get my 3 colors in a piping bag, and I'll be right back. All right, I've got the 3 bags ready, and it doesn't feel very warm, so let me see if I need to wait a little bit longer. Testing it with my laser temperature thing is not really going to do anything because it's through this paper. But it felt a little bit thick, especially the purple. So let's see. no, I think I'll be okay. All right, now I hope for a steady hand here. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna hold my other arm. So here I go. I'm gonna follow the shape of this nice wide petal cavity here. Sugar. I might need to turn the light on a little bit. It's a little bit difficult for me to see here. Well, I'm just going to move on. So it's interesting. This is called, this alcohol ink by Malibu is called neon orange because it sure looks yellow to me. So I'm going to make this side thicker. Actually, I'm going to make it all a little bit wider. Okay. And then this one. All right, good. I'm slowing down, which is very hard for me sometimes. I think I'm going to discover that I have way more than I need on my 3 different colors. So as I'm doing this, well, I guess I'll first look and see how the colors show up, but oh, I hope I waited long enough because it should be already sort of be blooming. I may not have waited long enough. That's okay. If it doesn't, I'll just do it again. So there's the white. Whoops. And I'm going to do the, you know, I'm going to actually widen this one a bit. Adjust the bag in my hand here. Let me just even that out and widen this a bit here and here. Let's see, any other widening? Maybe here too. It's always so nice when you have a new mold to play with. Okay, let's do that. Now I'm going to cut a little bit of the purple. Even out here. Oh, way too much purple in my bag. But it's okay. Like I've said before, always better to have more than not enough, right? I'm also trying to smooth it out by going over it. So interesting, that cavity looks smaller. They're not sort of, maybe it's an optical illusion on my end here. Yeah, I haven't done this one in a long time. And while I'm doing the sides a little wider is what I want to do, is because I'm going to be bringing them in with a stick. So I've found that it might help if I have those a bit wider. Let's see if I smooth this out. Oh, I just hope I waited long enough. Oh, I'm really worried. I didn't take the time to measure the heat of my resin for these parts. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm so upset. I think they're not gonna bloom. Okay. It's just that I hate the part of wasting resin. Okay, now the bronze. Well, it's starting to a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that one needs to be a bit wider. Okay, I'm gonna hold this. I love this cavity that it's big enough to put 3 different colors in. Okay. So I'll go back and visit what I said here because I needed only like half of especially the purple and bronze. Oh, that one went elongated versus rounded. Oh, go figure. Okay. I'm going to leave that for a second. I'm going to go to here. So I'm going to follow the going out. Kind of even that out a bit. And then take it out. No, it looks like it's blooming. Oh, little bit here. So let me, ooh. See that right here? Okay. Oh, cup fell over. Get my stick. And I'm going fairly deep into the mold. And that's okay because it's, you know, I've got, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do little fireworks in the center. I like that look. So I'm gonna do the different colors. So first the purple, to sort of give it like a centerpiece. Okay, then I'm going to do the white. And then I'm going to do the bronze. Ooh, it is blooming. It is blooming. Oh gosh, I'm so tempted to put something in here. I've never done that before. This is too narrow here, so I'm not. But I am going to make this piece here a little bit wider. There we go. Yeah, some of them are wider than others, so I think I'll do another round of purple since I have it. I mean, it's art, right? It's not supposed to sort of be like a photo piece or a it's a representation. And I hope that, ooh, it's blooming. What was I going to say? Oh, the interference pearl. That'll be cool. Okay, and then I think I'll do some more little white. No, I'll do some more bronze. Just to sort of, hope I'm not putting too much, just sort of rounding it off maybe as a centerpiece. That one's there. Oh, one over here. Oh, no, I'll put white. See how much I had left? That one looks a little off there, so I'll put one there. Okie doke. And one bronze. All right, wish me luck. I will have to decide what color, probably black, for the back coat. And so I'm going to torch. And I will see you when I come back to do the back coat so that you can maybe see if this nicely bloomed or not. Different shape petals. I can't get them even. Okay, see you all soon. So I see a bloom and the fireworks in the center. I've mixed up some JD Diction, 100 grams, 50A and 50B. And then you will see me play with some Octopus resin inks. I did some shadow, some peacock, and some onyx, and kind of mixed it around like as though I was cooking to get a shade that I'd like. I could have used paste, but I didn't want like a black or solid color. Kind of wanted like a deep color, but mixture. So you can see as much as you'd like of how I mixed it up and what it looks like. And then I poured a layer as my back coat. So it's that time. That turned out really dark. That's okay. So I'm going to do it this way this time. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited and nervous because it's a new white for me. Okay. Please. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is, I think, gorgeous, except for that little bit. Oh. Turn it around this way. I kind of like how that center got a little bit of yellow in there. That's that neon. That's right. It was the neon orange. But, oh, what do you think of this calla lily? Let me know. Thanks for watching.